Hey everyone, it's John again, back with another edition of the Clearwave experiment. Maybe my last edition. It seems like it's gotten so far and hasn't made any progress in a little while. So I think I may want to take this off, do it on a water heater to try an experiment, same experiment, but on a domestic water heater that'll have a lot of fresh water flowing through it. So maybe after that experiment's done, I'll come back and finish this, let it go on for a little while. But otherwise, it's on a Clearwave, see if we can remove calcium, things like that out of the boiler, check the upper sight glass port, lower nipple port looking through, and try and look up through it. Alright, so we'll give this a try and see what it'll take to do it. Alright, just a little add-on to the Clearwave. I know I did the combustion test on it to check the flue temperature during operation. I'm going to check that right at the end here too to see if that makes a difference. If I remember correctly, I believe it was 499 degrees, 500 degrees. I'll double check that and post it in the video. But I'm going to do a quick combustion check on this. So just to see how we're doing, let's turn on the boiler. We're going to fire it up. See if we can turn on the analyzer light. So it's a TPI analyzer. I know a lot of you guys are into all the different brand names. So let's see what we spike at on startup. Looks like it spiked around 90, so that's not really too bad. We're doing all right. Yeah, want to see a nice clean light off. Of course, this boiler is filthy. It needs a cleaning, but it is what it is. Oh, let's turn that light back on again. All right, so we'll let this come up to temperature. I just filled the boiler with cold water, so it's really cold. It'll take a while for this boiler to come up to temperature and start steaming. I'll resume the video then. All right. Okay, so we're about 2-3 minutes into it. Not that you all are excited over this, but 6 parts per million CO, 6.502. So we're actually burning pretty darn good, surprisingly. Flue temperature is still on the rise. Again, the boiler's still full of cold water, so we're only at 342 so far. That's really all we're at for now. So I'm waiting for the boiler to start steaming. I'll know if it's steaming, so when we get up to temperature, I have an old skim valve on the side of the boiler here, so I have the valve open. Of course, when I have steam discharging out of it, I know at least my water temperature is up to 212 degrees or a little above, and that way we'll measure the flue temperature at that point. Boiler's up to full operating temperature, and we'll know if any of this removal of calcium has worked any better. Unfortunately, I didn't keep track of the CO and O2 and all those readings and draft when I first started. I should have, but didn't think about it. So actually I'm got my flue temperature probe up in the draft hood, actually over the top of the boiler itself, not in the flue pipe. The only proper place to check it on a draft boiler is straight in the flue gases. So by watching my draft on this right now, I'm pretty sure if we keep this boiler, we'll probably be putting a barometric on it. So that'll help. I'll plate off the diverter, put a barometric on. It'll probably, maybe I'll do that experiment next also. See if we can improve combustion and everything on this boiler. Okay, we are just beginning to steam. See the steam coming out of our skim port on the side of the boiler. So we'll let it come up to temperature a little bit more. Let's close this off. We're just kind of wasting steam there. Let's see what our combustion analyzer is doing. Turn on the light here. We are 4 parts per million, 5.96 oxygen. Let's see what our flue gases are. 395. That's actually pretty low for a steam boiler, even though our O2 looks like we're firing pretty good. Let me move this probe around a little bit, see if I can find a hotter spot inside the boiler. So I'm just going side to side. I don't know if you can see up in there, probably not. Well, there's 400 degrees, 401. Get back up up in there a little further so I can get full temperature on this thing. Let that set up in there for a while. There's a flashlight, so here's my probe analyzer. Probe for the analyzer up inside the boiler. See if we can show you what we're looking at. I'll plug up my camera real quick, though I did. So, I don't know if you're able to see that. Pull down that camera. But I just have my analyzer probe all the way up over the diverter. Okay, so far we're at 405 degrees. Let's see what our CO and O2. CO is 1, 0, so very low CO. This analyzer does have a NOx filter on it, so it'll, you know, look a little lower than analyzers without NOx filters. So we're still burning good. 105 degrees. So I'll have to look back at one of the first videos. I know I put the flue temperature on there. Thought I remembered it being 499. Oh, here's a hot spot. Let's see where that comes up to. See, moving it around, that's probably one burner burning cleaner than another one. So I want to find the hottest place we can. Looks like we got up 440s. Another hot spot. I know the boiler's steaming. Looks like we're pretty stable here. Well, still rising little by little. So 467, so we're in the 460 range. At the hottest spot I can find in the boiler. I think it's actually it's running cooler. Maybe running too cool now. I may have to fire it up a little bit more, but the O2 doesn't state that. Okay, so that's it. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Boiler's running pretty smooth on our water. It's jumping around just a little tiny bit. Not bad. We're firing pretty smooth steam. Not bad at all. Okay, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Contact me if you have any questions. Appreciate it. Bye.